One. Hey everyone, how's it going? Oh yeah, all right. Fuck. All right. Okay, we are seeing. Yeah, that's all right. Hey everyone, how's it going tonight? It's Big Jim Blogcast live. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, all right. So, Big Jim Blogcast live 6.0. Yeah. So, anyways, I am gonna write a comment here. Hello. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. So yeah. All right. So yeah. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna keep on sharing this. Zoo, zoo. All right. Blogging for beginners, whiskey bourbon. There we go. Anyways, yeah. This is. I'll be with you in a minute. Um. Hey. So okay. So yeah, Big Jim. All right, I shared it to my profile. Right on. All right. So yeah. All right. So yeah. Mm. More likes and loves there. Dude, don't get. All right. So okay. All right. So listen. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 277. It is Sunday, January 1st, 2024. So yeah, I'm just sharing it to a bunch of. All right, so there we go. Happy birthday. All right. Classic TV and game shows we all love. James Bond. All right. So remember the original Van Halen. All right. So if you're out there, say hello. Okay. Hard rock, heavy metal, glam. Uh, so, all right. Bongos. All right. Here we go. All right. Rubik's. All right. Rubik's. All right. All right. So yeah. Big Jim Blogcast Live. Whoops. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, let's see. And how many? All right. So okay. All right. So yeah, Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. So, oh, well, all right. Scarred. All right. So, yeah. Mm, all right. So, anyways, all right. So, we got no groups there. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, it's our intro. Yeah, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277. Like I said, Sunday, January 21st, 2024, second show of the new year. And if you like us, share up, subscribe to us. I'm going to be like sharing. All right. Okay. So I will. There we go. There we go. All right. Share the likes and loves. There we are. Um, Hair metal ladies. There we go. Um, yeah. Chain reaction, chain reaction Canada. There we are. So yeah, I'm gonna get to my intro. Um, hmm. And yeah, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277. Big Jim Blogcast Live airs Sunday nights on Facebook, the occasional Fridays, and Wine O'Clock Wednesdays. We're now in our sixth year as, hey, Tracy, how are you? Greg, how are you? We're now in our sixth year as Big Shit Blogcast Live debuted back in 2018. Retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear are the buzzwords here. Um, we do classic movies, talk about classic movies, classic rock, uh, classic TV, classic toys, classic pro wrestling, um, mm, classic albums. This week in Van Halen history, along with like local events, bongos, countdowns. All right. Okay. Bongos, countdowns. What else? We got Cactus Jack here. Say hello. 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 Thank you. So, anyways, thanks. Um, anyways, yeah. We do like countdown, birthday shout outs. We're gonna do some cube time tonight. We're gonna like try and get a side. So uh 10 tries, I'll be doing this. Look at that. See? So gonna try and solve this. Um it Local events, bongos, countdowns, birthday shout outs to our friends. Um yeah, like I said, my sidekick Cactus Jack over there. The blogcast now is seen in like US and Canada, obviously. Uh Tune in and turn on and enjoy the show. We're also seeing it worldwide in Mexico, UK, France, Spain, Germany, etc. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Tune in, turn us on. Politics and religion are banned. Enjoy the show. We're not spam. I want to reiterate, I'm going to several times tonight that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listing platforms. Or listen to podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. And I want to give shouts out for watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin groups, all the like chain reaction, all the pop culture, retro classic nostalgia groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog groups, classic TV and movies, the birthdays, the bongos, the Rubik's cubes groups. Right on, and here we go. Um, yeah, all right. I'm gonna do my disclaimer now. I may say a few bad, dirty words like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Um, you know. Go to if you hear those words, go to your safe space, get a Kleenex because those words might come out tonight. So, anyways, and like I said, we've got some bongo solos tonight. All right, as long as and we're with my hello from Cactus Jack. Yeah, and he's gonna do the birthday shoutouts tonight. All right, enough of him. So, anyways, like I said, I'm gonna light my cigar here. Um, all right. So, anyways, mm, all right. So, like I said, we do like our craft beer review with like we have craft beer reviews over 200 and counting. Uh, pair it with a good cigar and spirit, like craft beer reviews right across Sarnia, Ontario, and Canada from craft breweries right across the country. Tonight's craft beer, accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey, is winter warmer. And that's quite appropriate when we're in the middle of winter. It's by the Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. So I will explain that in a bit. Um, I've got a good cigar going here. It is a Hobble Montero Habana. Um, mm, mm. All right. So yeah. Now we will I'll tell you what we got in we got on tap tonight. We'll do some cube time. We'll call the hot oh yeah. All right. So where is that? Where'd that go? All right. So mm, all right. So if you got any like customer complaints, if you got any complaints or like any compliments, call the Big Jim Blogcast Live hotline, 1-800 multi X triple X. So, either on your rotary phone, your smartphone, or even, yeah, come on up and say hello. So there we go. 1-800 triple X multi X. There we go. The hotline. It's absolutely free to call. So, yeah. Mm, mm. All right. Got that good cigar going. What we've got on tap for tonight, we got birthday shout outs coming up. We got like countdowns, local events. We got a movie that's 40 years old this year, The Terminator. We'll go through that. Uh, Classic canceled TV show from 1989, Learning the Ropes. Starrcade DVD, the first Starrcade from WCW NWA. Um, DVD history. We'll go through like the T-16 Skyhopper from Star Wars. We'll talk about the classic board game Clue. Our classic guitar duos, J.J. French and Eddie Ojeda from Twisted Sister. Our classic album, Stay Hungry by Twisted Sister, is also 40 years old this year. And this week in Van Halen history. All right, so let's get going here. Boom. All right. And yeah, let me share, keep on sharing. I'm going to try and all right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, bear with me here. All right. So, share in a group. There we go. If you like Big Jim Blogcast Live, share. All right. There we go. Forward F one. All right. Judas Priest. There we go. Yeah. All right. Okay. Um, all right. All right. Heavy metal videos. All right. Um, okay. There we go. Um, okay. All right. Hmm. Okay. So, all right. Anywho, Big Jim Blogcast Live. Yeah, that's where it's at. So, all right. Okay. So, hmm, 6.0. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Share that one. All right. So in a group. All right. The Ultimate Van Halen Fan Club. Twisted Sister, Sick Motherfuckers. All right. So yeah, there we are. So thank you everybody for tuning in. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Now I'm going to get into my craft beer review in a moment here. Mm, mm. Um, Havana, Cuban Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. Um, all right. So anyways, right. So got my craft beer going on here. It's accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Now, I'll tell you how I do these craft beers. This one, we'll pour it first. Okay, this one is Winter Warmer. It is by Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Now, I do give these beers a rating out of 10. Now, it's got malted barley, wheat, honey, ginger, cinnamon, hops, yeast. All right, let's open her up and pour her up. So there we go. Um, it got the glass here. Let's go. All right. So look at that. Me pouring that, the texture of it. Um, okay. So now before I try these beers, now before I like ratings, all right. So like I said, Winter Warmer by Imperial City Brewhouse. Um, all right. So okay. So anyways, yeah. Now I do give it a rating out of maybe one out of a 10 out of one, like 1 out of 10, 10. What am I going to give it tonight? There we go. Now, my rating system, um, my beer rating system, there it is up close and personal from 10 to 1, 10 outstanding, 9 awesome, 8 excellent, 7 very good. There we go. 6 above average, 5 average, below, not very good, terrible, awful. So there we go. So hopefully, anyways, and before we get going here, I wanted to say that this is the Growler. It's the Imperial Craft Beer Guide. You can pick it up in any liquor store or craft brewery near you. It's got all the up-to-date goings on, like all the up-to-date craft breweries in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, and in Ontario. And it's only $3. This is volume 6, issue 1. So pick it up. There we go. All right. And we do have, I don't know if we're saluting anybody tonight, but gong salutes. There we go. All right. So, mm, mm. All right. So let me. All right. So, anyways, yeah, whatever. Okay. So, all right. So there we go. Okay. Hmm. All right. So there we are. All right. So, okay. So now here we go. Trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Winter warmer. Actually, I am going to send a messenger. All right. Imperial City. Hmm, okay, Imperial City Brewhouse, Sarnia. All right. So before I try that, uh, okay, no Brewhouse. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe that's not working right about now, but anyways, yeah. All right. So search for people and groups. Imp, Imperial Theater. No, that's not what I wanted. All right. Imperial. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we won't do that. All right. So, anyways, we are gonna. All right. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Here we go. Now, I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. It's Imperial City Brewhouse by Winter Warmer. No, it's sorry. It's Winter Warmer by Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. So here we go. And I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So, mm, mm. All right. A little bit of tangy taste to it there. Um, we're in the middle of winter time. So this is obviously a wintertime beer because yeah, I can either I can there's definitely honey, ginger, and cinnamon in it, and you can definitely taste that. So mm. All right. So all right, okay. Um okay. So all right. Um First impressions, it does go down smoothly. You can taste like a little bit of the cinnamon. Um, it You can taste a little bit of the honey in it. A little bit of a twang to it, but mm, all right. Mm, all right. And when I do these reviews, I just don't go. Yeah. Well, it's very exquisite tasting highbrow. You know what? No, I don't do any of that shit. I just go with my gut on it. My gut says that I'll have to like get a read on it throughout the whole blogcast. And I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to do so. And I've got an aftertaste in my stomach from this beer. So, mm. All right. All right. We'll put that aside. Gibson's finest whiskey. All right. Mm. Accompanying that, not a bad pairing at all. All right. So, mm, all right. So yeah. Mm, okay. Oh boy. Does that ever have like a distinctive aftertaste to it? Boom. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, um, hmm, all right. So yeah. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. All right. All right. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. Okay. So, okay. The likes and the loves. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah, that's the craft beer review in a nutshell there. Boom. All right. Okay. Mm, mm. All right. So, yes. Um, Tonight's craft beer. It is called Winter Warmer by the Imperial City Brewhouse right here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Mm, mm. Yeah, definitely different. Definitely different. It's going to take me all. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So, what do you think I'm going to give it? Maybe a six, maybe a seven, maybe an eight, nine, maybe a two. You never know. Hang on. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Whoa. So, but it does go down right down to your stomach. So, well, Beth definitely give it a whole read on it through the blogcast. Bongo solo here. All right. So, anyways, we're gonna get to some birthday shout outs. Let's see here. So, anyways, mm, all right. All right. Well, all righty. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay, Cactus, we'll have to put you back here when we do the birthday shout outs. All right. So, anyways, birthday shout outs. All right. Happy birthday. Are going out to from January 15th to the 21st. All right. Jane McGuire, Maria McCullough, Carolyn Butler Nutt, Gwen Holbrook, Susan Welsh, Barbara Rousseau, Tanya Ferguson, Peter Norris, Elizabeth Hillier, Tracy Williams, Sue Campbell, Ryan Martin, Dora, Bob Muschamp, Darlene Longmire, Sanjay Das, and Megan Ray. Right on, guys. All right. All right. Happy birthday from Big Jim Blogcast Live. I hope everybody's having it's your birthday. You choose the way you want to spend it. You know what? Happy birthday. And yeah, oh, that's okay, sweetie. All right. All right. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. All right. Got to, Sue, glad you're here. So, anyways, yeah, tonight's beer, Susan, it is called Winter Warmer, and by the Sarnia Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Mm. All right. Tangy taste to it as it's got in it like cinnamon, ginger, honey. Um, yeah. And so, and it's got a good stomach aftertaste to it too. So, anyways, yeah, Tracy, meet my girlfriend Susan right there. So, anyways, boom. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So, like I said, happy birthday, everybody, from Big Jim Blogcast Live. We are gonna before we get to our I've got the movie on right now. Holy shit. Before we get to the Terminator. Yeah. So before we get to the Terminator, before we get to learning the ropes, we're doing some countdowns and local events. All right. So, anyways, all right. Valentine's Day is 24 days away. Daylight savings time is 49 days away. St. Patrick's Day is 56 days away. Mother's Day is 112 days away. Father's Day is 147 days away. Canada Day is 162 days away. Victoria Day long weekend is 120 days away. And everybody, spring is 58 days away. That's hard to believe, eh? Fucking 58 days away. Oh, all right. So, yeah. All right. Boom. All right. And basically, I didn't, back by popular demand, somebody requested it um, last blogcast, asked me where the Rubik's Cube was. I destroyed the last one last year. Um, it's so I went out and got a new one. So, anyways, we're gonna call it Cube Time. 10 turns. I'm gonna try and get a color here. One, uh, okay, two, three, four, five, uh, six, um, seven, eight, nine, and 10. And the only things, look at that. I didn't get any color at all. So, and this is like a real classic old Rubik's Cube because it's like, you know what? You might want to spit into it to make all the sides are almost like stuck together. But that's what we want here. Vintage, classic, retro, yesteryear. That's all the trade buzz marks. It's a good like classic toy. So, and yeah, so we're going to be doing some cube time all throughout the year. So, anyways, and I may or may not take this apart in December. So, there we go. So I'll just put it back, and it's Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug right there. All right, Gibson's finest whiskey. Um, yeah. So, mm, mm. All right. So at our craft beer tonight, Imperial City Brew House, Winter Warmer. They're in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Trying this for the very first time tonight. Um, mm, mm, very very wintry beer. So yeah, it's not. It's got like ginger, cinnamon, and honey in it, and you can really taste that. It's got that really dry cinnamon aftertaste to it. So, and it does go down. Oh, I can feel it in my stomach too when it goes down there. Just sits there. So, anyways, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. If you're still here, sticking around, feel free to like throw it a number. So, um, yeah. So, anyways, good. Got a good cigar going down here. Boom. All right. It's 2024. All right. So, mm, mm, mm. All right. So we're gonna do some local events, but like right now I am okay, what do I want to do here? All right. Let's see. Jim Brown. All right. So anyways, yeah. All right. I'm gonna do some more sharing. Um hmm, all right. Okay, I'm gonna do some more sharing this to this. All right, so yeah. Um all right. So whoops. All right, let's go down to the bottom of the list here. All right, so do. There we go. There we go. Uh, mm, all right. So okay, just doing some more sharing. Um, mm, all right. So okay. Da-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Stubborn Mule New. There we go. Star Trek. All right. Do. Bruce County Barbarians. All right. So yeah. Um, all right. And welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0. All right. So okay. All right. So here we go. Yeah. Um, hmm. All right. Da-da-da. All right. So yeah. Um, okay. Hmm. Hmm. All right. So, anyways, if you're watching our Big Jim Blogcast Live, this page, or Big Jim Blogcast Live, or Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0, or Big Jim Blogcast Live. Yeah, welcome. It is Sunday, January 21st, 2024. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0, episode 277. Let's get into some like local events here. Boom. All right. All right. So in and around Sarnia, Ontario. Okay, for the longest time, COVID had like um a stranglehold on local events. Like the buzzwords were hiatus, scheduled, canceled, postponed. But that hasn't happened in a long time. We're all back. It's all out in the open. Saturday, February 10th, 2024, 6 p.m. Hearts for Youth Gala, back to the 80s. Event by Sarnia Lambton. Rebound at Sunbridge Hotel in Point Edward. 1498 Venetian Boulevard, all 80s party. April 19th, 2024, Hysteria, a tribute to Def Leppard at Rustic in Sarnia www.ticketscene.ca events. Saturday, February 24th, 2024, 8 p.m., Made in Canada. Um, at Rustic, a tribute to Iron Maiden, www.ticketscene.ca. Sunday, April 14th, 2024. We love this one. 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. It's the 9th annual Sarnia Pop Culture Show at the Point Edward Memorial Arena. It's a multi-genre convention. There's comics, cosplay, games, toys, celebrity guests. $10 per entry. The guys from Future Pastime put on a great um, Pop Culture Show. That's where I met the Brooklyn Brawler. Friday, March 1st, 2024, 8 p.m. Riverside Unplugged at Bad Dog Sarnia. Sunday, February 11th, 2 p.m. Jazz Collective at Mod's Variety in Sarnia. Friday, February 23rd, 2024, at Polish Hall in Sarnia. 173 Exmouth is the band Rocksteady. $10 at the door. Cash bar prop from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Saturday, February 10th, 2024 at 8 p.m. Chain Reaction. It's their first gig of 2024. Chain Reaction is a great band, awesome kick-ass band. They're the best of like 80s covers. Um, they're going to do a Valentine's Ladies Night at Rustic Music Hall. Tickets are $5 cover. Drinks are $5 for the ladies. www.ticketscene.ca. Check that out. Chain Reaction, really great band. Awesome band. Saturday, February 3rd, 2024, 7 p.m. The Elvis concert at Victoria Roadhouse in Petrolia by Paquette Productions. You don't want to miss that. Saturday, March 2nd, 2024, 8 p.m. Have a Cigar tribute. It's a Pink Floyd tribute at Rustic. And again, you don't want to miss that. Awesome Rustic, great music venue right there in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Boom. All right. All right. Likes and loves. I see that. Yeah. All right. So there we go. All right. I know. All right. So our crap. And before we get going, I wanted to reiterate that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out on later on Spotify, off a podcast, all these audio listening platforms, which your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out for you watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks, Supporting Sarnia, Sarnia 2.0, Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro classic nostalgia groups, all the like Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, the craft beer, cigars, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, right on. So, yeah, tonight's craft beer being accompanied by Gibson's finest whiskey. All right. Mm, mm, mm. Cheers, everyone. Tonight's craft beer, and I've got their glass. Hold on. It is called Winter Warmer by Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. So, yeah, and I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. Mm, this is definitely a winter beer because you can taste the cinnamon and ginger in it. Um, it's got a cinnamon aftertaste to it, and when it goes down, you can feel it in your gut too. You can feel it in your stomach, lying there. Oh, mm, mm. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to do so. So, maybe, maybe I can do like, all right. So, okay. So, there we go. I am going to try and send this to Sarnia Imperial City Brewhouse. Okay. So, share, send in messenger, message. Um, uh, all right. So, okay, let's see. Imperial Rain, Imperial. All right. Okay, obviously we can't do that. So, anyways, all right. So, okay. So, yeah. Mark, I see you're watching too. So, right on. Mark Brand, right on. So, boom. Got bongo solo, and we've got Cactus Jack here tonight. Um, all right. All right. Say hello, Cactus Jack. Yeah. Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. So yeah, there we go. Good cigar here going on. Um, mm, mm. All right, it is like a Hoya Montero Habana Cuba. There we go. There's like the mm, mm, mm. All right. Yeah. All right. So, okay. So, anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. As we get into, I'm gonna rewind this. So tonight we've got all right, so resume more purchase. There we go. Start over. So we're doing it first in the series of the Terminator films. We're going to start with the Terminator. All right, so okay, and believe it or not, I did find this at Goodwill. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Terminator. So all right, um, yeah. So anyways, um, hmm, okay. So would you believe it? This movie is 40 years old. It was released October 26, 1984. On a budget, it had a budget of 6.5 million, box office 79 million. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing the Terminator series, Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Terminator ah, Genesis, Terminator Dark Fate, Terminator Salvation. I'll go over all those movies and tell you why the Terminator can't continue. Um, all right, so. Mm, mm. Now, all right. So I assume, okay. So, all right. So I assume that everyone on the planet has seen the Terminator movie. All right. So, all right. So we got, so I'm not giving you any spoilers, anything you don't know about. You know, so, yeah. So, anyways, the cast we've got, okay, it was directed by James Cameron. So here's the cast. You got a smiling Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, Michael Biehn as Kyle Reese, Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, Paul Winfield as Ed Traxler, and Lance Henriksen as an LAPD officer. So, anyways, it's 1984. Holy shit. It's amazing how much time has passed between right now, between 1984 and 2024. So, like I said, this movie is 40 years old. Um, Basically the plot, the premise of the Terminator. Kyle Reese. It's 1984. Kyle Reese and the Terminator time travel separately from 2029. Wow, 2029. That's not too far off. Holy shit. That's like 5 years away when Skynet's apparently going to destroy us all. They travel from 2029 to present day Los Angeles, 1984. The Terminator wants to kill Sarah Connor, and Kyle Reese has to protect her. So there's a bit of a underlying plot twist here. So the Terminator kills all women with the name Sarah Connor, and the last Sarah Connor, and tracks the last Sarah Connor to a nightclub. So, all right. So yeah, here's the all right. But Kyle rescues her and they escape. Well, the Terminator is hunting Sarah. Reese explains that Skynet will trigger a global war, and her future son John Connor will lead a resistance movement. So, spoiler alerts here. Um, Skynet, Skynet sent the Terminator back in time to kill Sarah to keep from John Connor being born. So as this time travel thing goes round and round here, as the movie progresses, like I said, I haven't given any away that everybody hasn't seen. Kyle and Sarah try to destroy the Terminator. They take on the Terminator in a factory. Reese inserts a pipe bomb in its midsection, blowing it apart. Reese is killed. Reese and Sarah, they'll make love in a tender, passionate moment. But Sarah destroys the Terminator's torso in a hydraulic press. At the end of the film, Sarah, pregnant with John, travels through Mexico, making tapes to pass along, and with him, she drives off into the sunset. So yeah, so basically, like it. Mm, mm, mm. So basically, it sets it up for Terminator 2. This T-800 though, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, there he is. He's like the bottom of the line, top. Like he won't have any of this fancy, sophisticated um, augments or improvements that the T8, the TX, that future Terminators will have. He doesn't like. He can. Terminators can regrow skin. They can age. Apparently, uh, they can they have the internal neural network of but yeah. And I did post the trailer, several trailers for um Terminator on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Got it on right now. Several stars Bill Paxton appears in like the Terminator as a punk. I've got that scene on right now. Um, and yeah, so I'll be back. And several you've got to really watch the movie to see future future movie stars in there. So, but yeah, it grossed it was on a budget of 6.5 million, and it did great box office all over the world, 79-80 million dollars. So definitely a sequel was in the works there for Terminator. So Schwarzenegger, Terminator, I'll be back. And I did post all like the classic scenes from Terminator and uh, and the trailer for Terminator on my blogcast pages and my Facebook pages. So, all right. So yeah, boom. All right, bongo solo. All right. So yeah. Mm, mm. Gotta get you. This is a good cigar. It's a Hoyo. It's there we go. Hoya Habana. I got that from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Mm, mm. Huh. So I see everybody's out here watching tonight. Sue, Tracy, right on. Mark, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, tonight's craft beer. It's being accompanied by that good cigar there, Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Um, mm, mm. All right. We've got, and I brought backup too. It's tonight's craft beer is called Winter Warmer by the Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Let me see here. Let me top this up. Um, mm, all right. So I got their glass. All right. So let's top this up a little bit. Trying it for the very first time tonight. Mm, this is definitely a winter beer, as you can taste it's got cinnamon in it. It's got ginger, honey, along with the malt. Um, it's got a unique, impressive aftertaste to it as it goes down and it settles in your stomach too. So, mm, this is definitely a wintertime beer, aptly named Winter Warmer. So, all right. So that's from Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. All right. So let me type something in here. Maybe that'll work. Um, hmm. All right. So, um, all right. So yeah. Let's see here. Um, hmm. All right. Okay. All right. So, anyways, mm, okay. pisses me off. I can't get like, well, I just like trying to. Okay, so anyways, yeah, it's like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. This is Winter Warmer by Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Mm, all right, so yeah, we're gonna do some cube time. All right. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Anyways, yeah, tonight, if you got any compliments or complaints, call up my hotline here, 1-800 multi X triple X, Big Jim Blogcast Live. I'll do my best to you know, I'll do my best to address those concerns, compliments, complaints. It's free to call. Call on your rotary phone if you got one, cell, whatever. All right. So yeah, that's 1-800 multi X triple X Big Jim Blogcast Live. Right on. So, anyways, yeah. Boom. Bongo solo here. All right. So yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Um, so yeah. All right. So okay. Oh, that beard grows on you. So got a good cigar here. Also is a Joya de Montera Habana. Mm, 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 mm. All right. There we go. I'm saying hello. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. We are blogcasting on the Big Jim Blogcast Live profile and my regular Facebook profile. All right, on. So, okay. So, yeah. All right. Whoa, we don't want that. All right. Fuck. All right. That's likely to scare some people here. So, anyways, as we get to our. Mm, mm, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on here. Starrcade 83. All right. So, yeah. What do we got going on here? So, okay. All right. There we are. All right. Gotta love that. Like that. Okay. So, yeah. Welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live version 5.0 or 6.0. Sorry. Episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. We've got a classic canceled TV show. It's oh my, it was called Learning the Ropes. It aired on CTV from September 18th, 1988, from March 31st, 1989. One season, 26 episodes, and it was in syndication, which means it was not on the network primetime schedule at all. So, I mean, syndication means basically it's in like the secondary TV station market. It's not on the primetime schedule at all. So, and I can see why. Um, Learning the ropes. Trust me, I watched this. It was one season, 26 episodes. Premise: single father, works as a private school teacher and vice principal. Also moonlights as a professional wrestler. Robert Randall balances his day-to-day routine with his two students and children. His students and children, Mark and Ellen. He had an ex-wife enrolled in a law school in London, leaving her to raise the kids by himself. He had to supplement. He had to keep his job as a pro wrestler a secret. Ooh, huh. He was like a jobber to the stars, enhancement talent. So, all right, and it was starring Lyle Alzado, the late Lyle Alzado, and here's the cast. There we go. Lyle Alzado as Robert Randall, nicknamed the Masked Maniac. Yannick Bisson is Mark Randall. Nicole Stockman is Ellen Randall. Yannick Bisson, you'll recognize from Murdoch Mysteries. Nicole Stockman, she was on Degrassi High. Now, I'm not going to go through all the episodes here because trust me, this was a terrible. They tried. Each episode showed several minutes of NWA WCW wrestlers, which I will okay. So, all right. Hmm. Okay. So, anyways, let's see here. Yeah. NWA wrestlers, the National Wrestling Alliance. There we go. Um, all right. So they competing in the ring. Like you had like Steve Dr. Death Williams played the Masked Maniac in the ring. Steve had some legitimate injuries during film of the TV show. 39 stitches for a cut, a blown knee. Guest appearances in the NWA. You had or guest appearances by NWA wrestlers were like the Road Warriors. All right. You had like oh, let's see who else here. Um, you had like Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. You had like all right, basically like the Four Horsemen appeared in it. Yeah. So, anyways, all right. So you had like Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Ronnie Garvin, the Road Warrior, Sting, Lex Luger, Ron Simmons, Dick Murdoch. Learning the ropes connection to the NWA allowed for cross promotion, and Lyle Alzado appeared on NWA's Clash of Champions to promote learning the ropes. Like I said, it wasn't in prime time; it was in syndication. The channels I watched it on were CKCO TV 13, based out of Kitchener. Does anybody remember that? Um, and WKBD TV 50 in Detroit. But it was, oh my God, it was an awful TV show at the time. I mean, fuck. You had, I might as well leave this out because, all right. So, because up next is Starrcade 83. No, yeah. Because, like, I'm going to talk about Starrcade next. Um, but yeah, um, it was the end, like, I'll say something. Vince McMahon knew how to market his wrestlers better than the NWA. All right. So, um, yeah. So, anyways, it basically like it died a quick death. It wasn't renewed for a second season. Um, but the 18-year-old kid in me, like, loved it. So, but, mm, all right. So, and I did post. All right, where are you gonna go? All right, so okay, so not long after that, the late Lyle Alzado passed away. So, all right, okay. So, anyways, yeah, and I did post several learning the ropes scenes, and the trailer on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So, right on, boom. Okay, bongo solo there. All right. So, mm, mm, all right. Good cigar there. That is a Hoyo de Montero Habana close up for all you people right down right there. All right. So, yeah. Uh, we're now next. Like, okay. So, my blogcast ID. If you like, all right. This blogcast is not spam. I'm going to reiterate several times tonight, remind you guys several times tonight that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. It's like us, share, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms you're listening to your podcast, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. All right. I want to give shouts out to you watching the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. Um, Especially Sarnia Rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0. Michelle, you guys rock. Chain Reaction, great band there. Glenn and the guys really rock it up. All the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups. Craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogs, blog groups, all the classic TV and movies, the birthdays groups, the bongos, Rubik's, right on. So yeah, boom. All right. And my sidekick here, Cactus Jack, Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. All right. We got that. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. And our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. Mm, mm. And accompanied by Gibson's finest whiskey. All right. Mm, mm. Yeah. All right. Tonight's craft beer, we've got Winter Warmer by Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. And I am trying it for the very first time tonight. My thoughts so far, wow, it's a really distinct aftertaste to it, and it does go down, and it hits your stomach. You can feel it hit your stomach. It's a good winter beer. You can taste the ginger in it. Yeah. So you can I mean, it's got you can taste the honey, the cinnamon in it too. I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. If they're still here and sticking around, please feel free to throw out a number out of 1 to 10. So many people have done in the past. Mm, all right. Oh, yeah, we will get to that. All right. So as we move on, Um, mm, all right. Mm. As we move on to Starrcade. We've got the DVD, and we're going to go through the history of Starrcade. This was the WWE version, the WCW NWA version. Um, all right. So, anyways, I'll just lay all this out here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So, all right. So here's okay, Starrcade. It is the Essential Collection DVD, and we're going to go over the history. The first one, the 3 disc DVD set chronicles the inaugural Starrcade in 1983. Here's it's called Flair for the Gold. It had you know, World Tag Team Championship, the dog collar match between Roddy Piper and Greg Valentine. Um, yeah, this was we're talking about the WCW NWA version of Starrcade. From 1983 to their last Starrcade in 2000. This was released January 3rd, 2012 by the WWE. Disc one goes through the Crockett Promotions Thanksgiving traditions. Starrcade is born. Um, there's the promoter Jim Crockett Jr. All right. Um, and he would later sell WCW to Ted Turner. NWA would become WCW. The dog collar match, Greg Valentine versus Roddy Piper, Flair for the Gold, Starrcade is a success. It's the I Quit match, the scaffold match, WCW beginnings, Ric Flair, Starrcade, the new concepts, uh, Starrcade Legacy, Ric Flair, Harley Race, Jim Cornette, Dusty Rhodes, Eric Bischoff, Magnum TA, David Crockett, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, Tully Blanchard, Greg Valentine, Roddy Piper, Jack Briscoe, Jim Ross, Animal all appear. It would go over the history of Magnum TA, what might have been uh, Magnum TA's matches. Now, the favorite matches from me, like on this DVD, were December 13th, 1989, Starrcade Iron Man match, Sting versus the Great Muta. Um, December 29th, 1991, Battle Bowl, Starrcade. December 23rd, 1993. 2 out of 3 falls for the WCW US title. Dustin Rhodes versus Stunning Steve Austin. Disc 2, you had my favorite matches on there. November 26th, 1987, NWA World Tag Team title, Road Warriors versus Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Um, um, December 29th, 1996, Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Jushin Thunder Liger. November 26th, 1987, scaffold match, Rock and Roll Express versus the Midnight Express. December 26th, 1988, NWA World Title match, Ric Flair versus Lex Luger. December 28th, 1997, WCW Cruiserweight Title match, Eddie Guerrero versus Dean Malenko. November 24th, 1983, that's a dog collar match, Roddy Piper versus Greg Valentine. November 27th, 1986, scaffold match, Road Warriors versus the Midnight Express. Jim Cornette blew out his knee on that. Holy shit. December 28th, 1997, world title match with Sting versus Hulk Hogan. November 28th, 1985, it's the I Quit match with Tully Blanchard versus Magnum TA. Tully Blanchard quit. All around commentary made by Jim Ross, Jim Cornette, Dusty Rhodes, Bobby Heenan, Jesse Ventura, Tony Schiavone, Mike Tenay, Bob Caudle. This WCW Starrcade is good for the younger fans because you get to see Ric Flair, Scott Steiner, Sting, Greg Valentine, Arn Anderson in their primes. NWA is sold to Ted Turner, who turns it into WCW. Starrcade. Other wrestlers on here are Brian Pillman, Vader, Ricky Steamboat, Kevin Nash, Big Bubba Rogers, Barry Windham. Yeah, so there's the here it is. Here's another one. Jim Crockett Promotions presents Starrcade 83, a Flair for the Gold. Pictured Ric Flair Harley race. So in all, like I did post highlights of Starrcade highlights on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. Yeah. So, anyways, all right. So, okay, where are we going? All right. So, in all, like it's a good. All right. So you got. Okay. So mm, it. All right. So yeah. In all. All right. So yeah. Mm, yeah, Starrcade 83, a flair for the gold. That's what started it all off. This was WCW's version of WrestleMania. So yeah, and as we go through this DVD, there's basically like three DVDs to it. Um, yeah. So great matches on here anyways from Starrcade, all the Starrcades right up until the last one in 2001. And then WCW went from NWA to WCW, and then WCW was sold to WWE in March of 2001. Yeah, so mm, lots of like great entertainment here, great matches with wrestlers in the prime. Sting winning his prime. Ric Flair was in his prime. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, the Four Horsemen were in their prime. So yeah, and like I said, I did post several of highlight the Starrcade highlights on my blogcast pages and my Facebook page. Oh, mm, mm. All right. Once again, I'm gonna reiterate. If you've got any compliments or complaints, call the Big Jim Blogcast Live hotline, 1-800 triple X multi X. It on your rotary phone, cell, email, all right. So yeah, call the hotline. That's the hotline. It's direct line to me. Hello, how's it going? You like Big Jim Blogcast Live? Great. That's great. So all right. Okay. So there we go. That is the hotline, 1-800 triple X multi X. Right on. So all right, boom. All right. Hmm. All right. So yeah. Okay. So it is all right. So okay. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. There might be a bathroom break coming up. I'm just gonna forewarn you guys. You may not see me for a few seconds. Um, but yeah, tonight's craft beer is accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Um, hmm. We still got our classic album to go, our classic guitar duos, our classic board game this week in Van Halen history. Mm, mm. our classic craft beer our craft beer for tonight. It is called mm, Winter Warmer. It is by the Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. There's a close up of it. Um, mm, mm, all right. And I'm trying this for the very first time tonight, and it's got a distinctive aftertaste to it. It does go down smoothly, but it does settle in your stomach. So it's a good wintertime beer. I'll give it that. Whether I'll probably expand on that later in the blogcast, and I do give you a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number like several people have done in the past. So, mm, yeah, I will put this back here. All right. Okay. Um. Mm, mm, okay. Mm. All right. So, mm, all right. So, anyways, yeah. Okay. So, good cigar there got going on right there. We've got Cactus Jack right here. All right. All right, buddy. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. This is a big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. You see that coming across your screen? Yeah. I'm Cactus Jack. All right. So, all right. So, yeah. Okay. As we get to all right. It's we don't have this isn't in the Star Wars encyclopedia. This is more of like a all right. So we've got like a T-16 Skyhopper. You may have seen it in Star Wars. All right. So okay. So yeah. All right. The T-16 Skyhopper, um, owned by Luke Skywalker and other natives of like Tatooine. It was manufactured by the Incom Corporation. It's a cost of 7,500 credits. Length 12 meters, height 10.4 meters. Maximum speeds it could reach 1,200 miles per hour. Maximum altitude it could go 984 feet. The engine was the DCJ-45 repulsor lift generator. E16X ion engines. It was custom. You can customize it with like some weapons. It had a stun cannon on it, laser cannon, pneumatic cannon. Its crew was like one pilot. Um, all right, there we go. And you can see Luke Skywalker playing with it. There's in the movie there. Crew of one pilot, cargo capacity 50 kilograms. Basically, it was used for transport and hunting. It's got a distinctive tri-wing design. Um, Luke Skywalker used it for like hunting womp rats, back home in Tatooine. There's him like on top of a womp rat in his T-16 Skyhopper. Right on. So there we go. Um, yeah. So all right. So you see all these images here. Yeah. So that I wish I could own one. I posted all the specs and the backstory, more of a elaborate backstory on my blogcast page, my Facebook page about the T-16 Skyhopper. As you can see that there it is close up. Um, yeah, so looks like a cool little ship to have on any planet, on any sand planet like Tatooine or like that. So yeah. All right. So and like I said, I did post more of its backstory and specs on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So there you go. The T-16 Skyhopper. All right. So yeah, I want to warn you guys there may be a bathroom break coming up. So all right. Boom. Uh, mm, mm. All right. Good cigar there. All right. So all right. So anyways, mm, okay. So yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live. Mm, version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. We're also blogcasting on the regular blogcast page and my Facebook profile. So, hello, everyone. Bongo solos, boom. All right. Yeah, gong time. All right. We've got cube time, too. All right. 10 tries. I'm going to try and get a side. I'm going to try and get 10 sides. Here we go. All right. So, okay. Any color at all. Right now I'm going to focus on blue. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that, you know what? We're all done with cube time. I'm going to do it probably maybe about 2 more times tonight, fuck. So the cube is back, but in limited, the cube is back for this year. I got this I picked it up at like Goodwill today. Um, and it's like a real old cube. You know what? You can really boom, oh, look at that. You could use some lubing around the edges there. So, all right. So anyways, yeah, we'll put it back and it's holster there, the big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. All right. Suitable for your mornings too. So yeah. All right. Got a good cigar here going. Mm. Mm. It is your, oh man, fuck. All right. So let's see here. All right. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Um, mm, all right. Let me take this off. All right. So we get, yeah. Mm, good cigar here. We got going on, accompanied by Gibson's finest whiskey. Um, all right. So, mm, oh yeah, our craft beer for tonight. It is called Winter Warmer by Sarnia Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. So far, and I'm going to top this up. So far, it's got that cinnamony, God, okay, ginger. It's got cinnamon, ginger, and honey in it, and you can really taste that. It's got that aftertaste to it. It's a good winter beer. Um, I said Winter Warmer by Sarnia Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. And it also sticks in the bottom of your stomach too, which I don't know is a good thing or a bad thing, but I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. Definitely a wintertime beer. Mm. For now, for now, like we're in the middle of wintertime. We're in January. Mm. Not sure this would be a good summer beer, but I'll put this back. Um, yeah. So, all right. Okay. So, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So, as we're gonna get to our classic board game. Um, mm, all right. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. If you've got any complaints whoa, we don't want to show that. All right, if you got any compliments or complaints about Big Jim Blogcast Live, call the hotline 1-800 multi X triple X on either your rotary phone, cell. There we go, and yeah, I'll address those compliments. There we go, 1-800 multi X triple X. All right, so there we go. Okay. Yeah. So as we get to our classic board game for tonight, it is called Clue. All right. So I'm not gonna open her up. I'm just gonna say it's this is the original Clue game by Hasbro, later by Parker Brothers. 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up. Players move from room to room in a in a mansion to solve a mystery of who done it with what and where. Um, the basic premise of the game is uh, players are characters, weapons, location card, and the top card. Each card is security placed in the confidential file in the middle of the board. Players have to move to a room and suggest a character saying they did that in that room with a specific weapon. So here's the back of it. All right, there it is. It's showing the board game and everything. Um, through de- through deductive reasoning, each player must figure out which character and weapon with the location they are in the secret file. So to win the game, you must be in the correct. You must be correct in your assumptions, reasoning, and deductions and suggestions. The characters we have in here: Miss Scarlet, she's a femme fatale character. Colonel Mustard, retired military officer. Mrs. White, Chief Cook, Chief Housekeeper. Reverend Green, a local clergyman. Miss Peacock, a widowed socialite. And Professor Plain, an academic. So there we go. Weapons, you have rope, uh, candlestick, lead pipe, wrench, knife. Yeah, so I did post more. I did post a classic Clue commercial on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. Like I said, I'm not going to open it up. Well, there we go. But you get the gist of it. Clue. I did post several uh, uh, commercials, classic commercials on my Facebook page, my blogcast page about it, and people's opinions on it. So, anyways, this is Clue. This is your classic board game by Hasbro and Parker Brothers. So there we go. And there's you've got So rope, lead pipe, knife, wrench, candlestick, and a revolver, a gun. 21 cards, 6 suspect cards, 6 weapons card, and 9 room cards. So this tests your ability as a sleuth. So yeah, there we go. There's like the board game on the back. All right, extreme close up right there. All right, so we put that back right over here. All right, so yeah. Okay, so okay, so yeah. Mm, all right. Want to warn you guys, there might be a little bit of a bathroom break. Um, as this beer is probably getting to my liver. Mm, mm. All right. So, mm, all right. I'm gonna let. Okay, so we're gonna do some cube time here. 10 tries. I'm gonna try and get any color that it's different from last year. I'm not. I'm just gonna at the end of the year. What the hell, Gonna. So, anyways, here we go. All right. 10 tries, any color. All right. So one, uh, two, uh, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, uh, 10, 11, 12, or no, well, there we go. And that's it. Like, I mean, you can see it's a multicolored mess right there. So, and yeah, so there we go. Cube time, putting it back in its holster, the Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. All right. So, okay. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Of course, I did too. Like, I mean, fuck. All right. So, yeah, there we go. Like that, like that. All right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Sending out the likes and loves. There we are. Yeah, so there we go. All right. So yeah. Bongo. All right. Boom. All right. So yeah, we got Cactus Jack here with us. Um, all right. All right, Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0. All right, so yeah, there we go. He repeats everything I say. All right, we'll put him back. So yeah, okay. Mm, mm, mm. All right, boom. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you guys, I might have a little bit of a bathroom break. Not long, maybe 20 seconds. I'll be back. Just forewarning you guys, we got the Terminator movie on right now. We're gonna go through our classic guitar duos. Hold on. All right, bathroom break. I'll be back right in a sec. Uh, all right, okay. So I'm back, and yeah. So, anyways, here we go. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Boom. We got like good cigar going on here. Mm, mm. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So, all right. So, yeah. Okay. So, mm, all right. So, yeah, we've got our classic guitar duo. Mm, all right. We've got our classic guitar duo for tonight. This is no, that is JJ French and Ojeda from Twisted Sister. JJ the lead, Eddie rhythm guitar. All right. So JJ French, he formed Twisted Sister in 1983, 1973. Sorry, plays a 1978 Gibson Les Paul and one Ibanez Destroyer. Um, Along with DiMarzio Super Distortion pickups, 1959 Fender Deluxe, Blockhead, uh, Watthead amp. Now Eddie Odeja plays Ibanez Destroyer, Gibson E5 345 electric guitar, Charvel Bullseye, Quilter Tone Block, and Marshall 4x2 cab with V30 speakers, pedal M234 analog chorus. Eddie joined Twisted Sister in 1975. Now I did post several the guitar rigs um, on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Here's Eddie Odeja and the bass player from uh, um, Okay, yeah, all right. So, anyways, um, Mark Mendoza on bass there. So, but yeah, Twisted Sister Essential album, Stay Hungry, in May of 1984, produced by Tom Werman. Um, it All right, let's see here. Here's the whole band, produced. Uh, all right, mm, all right. So you've got the Essential album, Stay Hungry. I Want to Rock and We're Not Going to Take It, come out and play in 1985. That only Love Is for Suckers. Um, You know what? Yeah, Hot Love, One Bad Habit. Twisted Sister broke up after this album. Uh, JJ French is retired from live performing. Eddie Odeja is currently living in Nashville, semi-performing. So we have, and I did post several of JJ French and Eddie Odeja guitar rigs and guitars on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So yeah, all right. So they're one and the same. So, anyways, um, hmm, all right. So yeah, um, hmm. And I did like I said, we're gonna move on. Cube time. Let's see. But before we get to our classic album, I want to remind everybody tonight that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all these audio listening platforms or your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Plus, I want to give shouts out to watching the Port Elgin Sarnia groups. Sarnia Rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0. Michelle, you guys rock. All the Chain Reaction, Glenn and the guys, real great band right there. Killer kick-ass band. All the pop culture, retro classic, nostalgia, vintage groups. All the Van Halen, classic rock, hard rock, hair metal groups. Craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog groups, all the classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, right on. So, boom. All right, bongo solo there. A little gong time. All right, so yeah. Mm, mm. My craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a great cigar. It is called like Hoyo de Montera Habana Cuba. Um, Craft beer for tonight, accompanied by Gibson's finest whiskey. Um, all right, so mm, mm, all right. The craft beer for tonight. Um, it is called Winter Warmer by the Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Trying it for the very first time tonight. Mm, mm. Wow. As the broadcast goes on, it's got a distinct aftertaste to it. You can taste the cinnamon, the and the honey in it. Yeah. So, um, and the ginger in it. Wow. So, it's a good winter beer. It's a good winter spring beer. We're in the middle of winter time, so I would, and I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. If you're still here, sticking around, feel free to throw out a number. Like I've seen so many people have done in the past. We're all about audience participation here at Big Jim Blogcast Live. Mm, mm, mm. All right. We'll put this back. Um, okay. So, yeah. All right. So, bongo. All right. Bongo. All right. Boom. And yeah, say hello, Cactus Jack. All right. All right. Yeah. The Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. We'll put him away. He's going to be with us all year long. He's my sidekick. So, all right. Mm, mm, all right. Now we've got our classic album by this band, Twisted Sister. All right. So, okay. Um, all right. So we've got our classic album, Stay Hungry by Twisted Sister with Dee Snider on the cover. And would you believe that this album is 40 years old? Um, all right. We've got the reflection of the computer there. But, anyways, yeah. Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Recorded May 10th, 1984. Recorded at both record plants in New York City and Cherokee Studios in LA, California. The producer of this album was Tom Werman. He's better known working with like Motley Crue and Cheap Trick. Like I said, the band. All right. So the band, we've got Dee Snider, lead singer, Eddie Odeja on lead guitar, JJ French on lead guitar, Mark Mendoza on bass, AJ Perro on drums. We've got side one, Stay Hungry, We're Not Gonna Take It, Burn in Hell, Horatoria. Side two, I Want to Rock, The Price, Don't Let Me Down, The Beast, SMF. Yeah. So, all right. This was Twisted Sister's like third studio album. Thanks to MTV, it sold more than 3 million records. So, and as we get into the inside, we got like plain nothing, no info on there. The singles, We're Not Going to Take It, peaked at number 7 of the Billboard singles chart. I Want to Rock at number 68 on the Billboard album charts. The videos like We're Not Gonna Take It, I Want to Rock, starring Mark Metcalf of Animal House. You might remember him as Niedermeyer, Doug Niedermeyer. Um, mm, the videos, he scolds his son for playing his song and guitar. What do you want to do with your life? I want to rock. And all right, we're not going to take it. Or I want to rock the video. He comes in, he goes, he's a teacher in the classroom. He goes, the summer is over. You've got my attention now. What the hell is that on your desk? That's a Twisted Sister pinned on your uniform? All right. So, anyways, yeah. Um, both songs have been covered by many artists, parodied and used in TV and movies. Yeah, so there we go. There's the full band right there. Um, there's like JJ French and Mark Mendoza on bass. And then there's like our classic guitar duo, Mark Mendoza, or no, uh, JJ French and Eddie Odeja, if I'm saying that name right. So yeah, this album is like 40 years old. Can you believe it? And there's the band in the back, more like without the makeup on there. So great, handsome bunch of guys, right? So yeah, all right. So I want to rock, rock. Do, do, do. Got a feeling that I never could say no. Oh, oh, oh. Da, da, da. All right. So, mm. And one of their albums was produced by Beau Hill, who worked with Rat and Whitesnake. So, yeah. All right. So, feeling that. I never could say no. No, no, no. All right. So yeah, we get that. If you ever get a chance, pick that album up. Like I saw that. I picked that album up in one of like a record like sale. So all right. So yeah, there we go. There's like the band right there. All right. So feeling that. I never get about that. And I did post like I want to rock and we're not going to take it on my and several interviews with Dee Snider on my blogcast pages and my Facebook pages. So look for it. Mm, mm. Good cigar there. It is like a uh, Montoya Hoya Habana. There's a close up of it. Mm, mm. All right. So yeah, boom. Mm. So all right. So yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live. We're gonna have some cube time. It's like cube time. 10 tries. All right. So here we go. One, two, three, uh, four, five, six, seven, uh, eight, nine, and 10. All right. So yeah, as you can see, I only got the blue. That's my favorite color, blue side. We've got all sorts of these. I'm going to do this all year long on Cube Time. I used to call it Cubing the Rubik. That was so 2023. So we're just going to go with Cube Time. We'll put it back, and it's like holster there, the Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug, right on. So, all right. Yeah. Um, okay. And a little bongo solo here. Boom. There might be another bathroom break coming up, so you never know. So, all right, just forewarning you guys. Mm, mm. All right. Okay. Yes. Hello, everybody. This is the Big Jim Blogcast Live. So, yeah. So, our craft beer tonight, accompanied by that great cigar and like Gibson's finest whiskey. Um, mm, all right. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So, yeah, our craft beer for tonight is called Winter Warmer by the Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. Mm, mm. Gotta say, it's a good winter and spring beer, and you can taste like the cinnamon and honey in it. Um, it's got that aftertaste to it. I'm gonna leave it at that. A good wintertime spring beer. Um, I can't see it being a summer beer. We're in the middle of July, or no, we're in the middle of like January. I wish we were in the middle of July. Holy fuck. Um, yeah, and I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. If you're still here, sticking around, feel free to throw out a number like I've seen so many people have done in the past. Mm, mm, all right. Wow. So we'll put it back. I'm going to top this baby up. All right. So yeah, there we go. All right, I'll just put it back right here. Mm, okay. So, and this beer really goes down. That beer settles in your stomach. So I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know whether it's going to be a 7.5 Sue. I don't know. Yeah, fuck. Boom. Mm. All right. So yeah. Um, hold on a sec. Another bathroom break. Um, okay. I'm coming. I'm back. Here we go. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a 7.5. So, anyways, just want to reiterate to everybody tonight that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all these audio listing platforms. There's your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Want to say, give shout to everybody watching the Sarnia Port Elgin group, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. Yeah, all the chain reaction. Glenn and the guys, great band there. They really rock it up. All the pop culture, vintage, classic, retro, nostalgia groups. All the classic rock, hair metal, hard rock, Van Halen groups. Um, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthday groups, bongos, Rubik's, right on. So yeah, bongo solo, boom. All right. So Cactus Jack, where are we? We are at Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. All right. Yeah, right on. So that is Cactus Jack. We're gonna put him on the shelf for a minute there. Boom. All right. So yeah. Um, hmm, okay. So all right. Hmm, hmm. I will give the beer a rating later on. What am I going to give it? Two, a three, a one, a like you know, a four, a five, a six. What am I going to give it? So, anyways, it definitely won't be 7.5. God, that's wishful thinking right there. So, boom. All right. All right. So, yeah. As usual, I've saved the best for last. Fuck. Mm, mm. All right. So yeah, good cigar here. Got going on. Um, all right. So yeah, I've got the Terminator, the first movie from 1984 on the TV there. So Yeah. So this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Yeah, so basically, before we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, I want to say if you got any complaints, you got any compliments, call the hotline on your rotary phone or cell, 1-800-XXX multi-X, Big Jim Blogcast Live. And I'm going to do my best to you know what? I'm going to do my best to address those concerns. So there we go. 1-800-XXX multi-X. All right. Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. So, we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, and it is called This Week in Van Halen History. All right. Boom. There we go. Okay. From the 15th to the 21st, here we go. January 15th, 1994, David Lee Roth releases his solo album, A Little Late Enough. All right, look at that. All right. So January 15th, 2016, Edward Van Halen attends the National Association of Music Merchants Convention at the Convention Center in Anaheim, California. January 16th, 1983, Van Halen plays the Polydro in Caracas, Venezuela. January 16th, 1983, January 16th, 2021, Sammy Hagar and the Circle releases the video Heroes on YouTube. January 17th, 2015, Michael Anthony attends the Barrett-Jackson auction, Westworld in Scottsdale, Arizona. January 18th, 1984, Van Halen opens the 1984 tour at the Coliseum in Jacksonville, Florida. January 18th, 1995, Eddie Van Halen jams with Billy Idol and Steve Stevens at the NAMM show in the Convention Center in Anaheim, California. January 19th, 1991, Eddie Van Halen, Steve Morse, and Alvin Lee play a showcase at the National Association of Music Merchants in Anaheim, California Convention Center. January 20th, 1982, Van Halen appears on The Countdown in Amsterdam. January 20th, 2003, Michael Anthony jams with Metal Shop, the Viper Room in Hollywood, California. January 21st, 1988, David Lee Roth scales down the Tower Records building in Los Angeles, California to promote the release of his album Skyscraper. And that is all for this week in Van Halen history. Right on. So, okay. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. And I see you've just come aboard and watched us and are like craft beer tonight, accompanied by Gibson's finest, like a good cigar. Uh, hmm. It's a Montero Habana Cuba. Yeah. Okay. Bongo solo for you, Ann. All right. Boom. And here's Cactus Jack. All right. Hello, Ann. Right. So yeah, we put him back. The craft beer for tonight, accompanied by Gibson's finest whiskey. Not a lot left in that, but mm, mm, good. All right, the craft beer for tonight it is called Winter Warmer, by the Sarnia Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Got it right here. It's got like cinnamon, ginger, and honey in it, and it's a good spring wintertime beer. So we are in the middle of like winter in January. I will give this like a rating in a few minutes out of 10. So I see Sue has pulled out 7.5. I don't know. I don't know about that. So 8, I don't know, Ann. It goes down. It's got a tangy aftertaste to it. It's a good winter spring beer. I will do that. I'll give that a rating in a minute here. Yeah, I'm gonna do some cube time. One more time. Cube time. Uh, mm, excuse me. Boom. 10 tries. I'm going to get one color on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we go. I did manage to look at that. So all of that. So I'm going to put that in its holster there, the Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. Yeah. So, and I'm going to do that all year round, cube time. All right. So yeah, likes and loves. There we go. All right. So, okay. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So yeah. Wait a minute. Um, mm, all right. So we'll do that, but all right. So, anyways, mm, all right. So, okay. So, yeah. Mm, all right. Boom. Gong. Bongo. All right. So, I'm going to give my final thoughts on this beer. All right. And it's accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey. There we go. Mm, all right. So, yeah. Um, mm, all right. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Tell Emma I said hello. All right. So my final thought. Stick around for my final thoughts on this beer because I'm going to give it a rating in a few seconds here. Mm, mm. All right. So my final thoughts on this beer. Um, I guess. All right. So it's Winter Warmer by Sarnia Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. It's got it's got ginger, cinnamon, honey, and okay, good, cool. It's like nice to know I'm everywhere. So yeah, it's a good winter spring beer. Mm, mm. And there's a reason it's a seasonal beer. It sits in your stomach. So, anyways, what am I going to give it? I've thought long and hard about this. Um, yeah. So okay. So, anyways, so anyways, here we go. Um, all right. So you know what? This five out of 10. So all right. So maybe it's a good thing. Um, maybe it's a good thing that you know what? I didn't try and communicate with Imperial City Brewhouse tonight. 5 out of 10. And what is that on the? It's borderline. What is that on the? It's called borderline. It's like average. Tastes like every other craft beer, drinkable, but that's it. So all right, and I'm being kind to it. So yeah, all right. 5 out of 10. All right, boom. All right. So yeah. All right, so we'll put this back. Like I said, um, 5 out of 10. You know, good wintertime into heading into spring beer, but it's not a summer or fall beer. So, and yeah, good. It's only a seasonal beer. Mm, mm. So yeah, all right, okay. I'm gonna give you guys an inspirational, motivational quote. Um, but yeah, wait a minute before I do that. One more cube time. All right, 10 tries, cube time. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna get one full color on it. One, two, three, four, five. Where's the other one? All right. So yeah. Okay, five. There we go. All right. So yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So yeah, I ended up with a back like that, but mostly I got that. So I'll put it back in its big holster, big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. Um, And I'll reiterate that tonight's blogcast, we are not spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listing platforms, which your podcast to. Plus, my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Want to give shouts out to you watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0. Michelle, you guys rock. Chain Reaction, Glenn and the guys, great band there. All the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, and Rubik's. Now, on my inspirational, motivational quote, keep a smile on your face and let your personality be your autograph. That's unknown. I'll repeat that. Keep a smile on your face and let your personality be your autograph. Isn't that cute? All right. So, yeah. All right. So, okay. Boom. Big time. All right. All right. So, me giving a 5 out of 10 to that beer is being kind. All right. So, I could have given it a lot less. But I'm glad I tasted it. I got it. Sarnia, it's not a slight on Sarnia Imperial City Brew House. They're a great little brewery. One of their go-to beers, Goodbye Gravity, is an awesome classic. So, you know, um, you know what? If if you like, you know what? I'm gonna say that even though I gave it a 5 out of 10, if this beer, you know what? If you like your beer uh, with like honey, cinnamon, and ginger in it, this beer's for you. Like, I mean, fuck, it's a good wintertime spring beer. So, all right. So yeah, mm, all right. So, um, mm, all right. So, anyways, anywho, um, now a lot of you people have been asking me for T-shirts and like that, all stuff like that, like mine. T-shirts, if you want like a plain white T-shirt or a baseball jersey like mine with the logo on the front and the back, and I know I've given away. I've sold several T-shirts to a few people out there who are happy with it. Or a tank top. You email me at my Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0 on my regular profile. Um, they are $35 plus that includes shipping and handling, 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. You email me with any design you want, like any T-shirt type, and I will do my best to get that out to you. $35 and shipping and handling it is included in that. So, all right. So there we go. All right. So if you want one like mine, tank top, plain white T-shirt, they're $35, including shipping and handling, and I will do my best to get that out to you. Just email me on Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0, my regular full profile. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So, oh, right. And called and whatever. And also, if you've got any complaints or compliments, call the Big Jim Broadcast Live hotline, 1-800 triple X multi X. Yeah, on your rotary phone. You know what? Just do that. Boom. Or yourself. Please feel free to do so. All right. So, yeah. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not good. So yeah. All right. So, anyways, mm, mm, all right. So, anyways, all right, people. That's it for me. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. We did our birthday shout outs. Yeah. Jamie McGuire, Jane McGuire, Maria McCullough, Karen Butler Nutt, Glenn Holbrook, Susan Welsh, Barbara Rousseau, Tanya Ferguson, Peter Norris, Ruth Hillier, Tracy Williams, Sue Campbell, Ryan Martin, Dora, Bob Muschamp, Darlene Longmire, Sanjay Das, Megan Ray. All right. Yeah. countdowns, local events, the Terminator, learning the ropes, Starrcade DVD history, T16 Skyhopper, classic board game Clue, classic guitar duos, Eddie Odeja, JJ French of Twisted Sister, classic albums, Twisted Sister Stay Hungry this week in Van Halen history. Want to reiterate, Blogcast isn't spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Look my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Shouts out to you watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. Chain Reaction, Pop Culture, Retro Classic Nostalgia, Vintage, Van Halen, Hard Rock, Hair Metal, Classic Rock groups, Craft Beer, Cigars, Sci-Fi, Star Wars, Pro Wrestling, Blog, Classic Video Movies, Birthdays, Bongos, Rubik's. We rated the beer a 5 out of 10 on Winter Warmer, Imperial City Brewhouse, Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Inspirational, motivational quote, keep a smile on your face, and let your personality be your autograph. You will see me next weekend. Yeah, you'll see me next weekend. Be good. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. The Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 277, Sunday, January 21st, 2024. So be good. Cheers, everyone. And yeah, so all right. You'll see me next weekend. Cheers, everyone. Be good.